How do we communicate with our friends better? I feel like we have so many friends that we haven't seen in a long time that are limited to our awareness to by these like little text updates and photos. And I think that you can let your soul speak freely with this app, especially with the new version that we have coming out, which is going to make it so easy to send audio messages in Facebook because it's just going to be a lot more direct to get a URL and have something just to type in there. So the richness of voice, the soulfulness of the moment can be captured so much more effectively through audio than just by typing to them. Even though we can have a really good moment in front of the keyboard, it's just so much more natural to talk out loud when you want to communicate to your friends. I'm convinced that I'm a totally different personality when I am talking than when I'm typing. When I type, I tend to be sharper and more direct, perhaps. When I talk, I feel like the spontaneity of my soul comes across. And that's honestly what happens with me and TinyVox. I don't script any of this. So I just have become more articulate, and I think that's a skill that has a lot of possibilities for everybody, because if society became just a little bit more articulate, particularly people who don't really want to type all day, I just think that you'd have an internet that was full of the human voice, and you'd have communications with your friends that were rich and gave kind of a feeling of the vibe of what's going on in your life a little bit more than just typing to them. Anyway, that's just my opinion. I'm clearly biased. I run an app that lets you do this, but I just thought that you would want to have these thoughts to think about.